Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video, and welcome back again to the Pontiac Solstice. Yes, I had so much fun doing this race a few days ago that I've decided if it was so nice, why don't I do it twice? Again though, obviously it's a similar, well, it's exactly the same format, but we do have some more good racing action. Now, at the time of recording, I desperately needed my last little bit of SR ready for Le Mans 24 this weekend. Even when I'm recording this intro now, I don't know whether I've gained it or not from this race, but it is another exciting one. It is one that you definitely want to stick around for. And once again, the mantra seems to reign true. If it's a slower car, the racing is normally better. A massive thank you to everybody for all their continued support. Please make sure you leave a like, get yourself subscribed if you are enjoying the work we're doing here. But yeah, let's head down to the track. Well, when the racing was as good as it was just a few days ago, I figured we may as well try this again once more in the Solstice. Let's see what we can do today. Hopefully we can try and get through with 0x, because I desperately need about 0.3 SR from this race. That is what I'm most focused on. Again, if I lose some iRacing, I lose some iRacing as well. Just make sure... oh, I think we've gone, actually. I think I've messed that up badly. Ready for the start.
20. Are you ready?
Apparently we haven't gone just yet. Oh, there we go. Green flag racing then here at the Nürburgring once more. As yeah, I've had a shocking start. And immediately I'm just going to back out. Oh, there you go. And it was a good job I did. If we tried to go side by side through that final corner, I think I would have ran into some problems.
Looks like it's Thomas.
Well, looks like there's been another incident then down at turn 1. It's the guy behind me. That is a very, very beaten up looking Solstice in my mirror. Is he still going to be able to get around me? Surely not. He hasn't got the legs down the hill in that car. But I'm hoping he just doesn't wreck me or something like that. How has he got so much speed still in that machine? Please don't hit me at some point soon, because that's what I'm a little bit nervous of. And I do not need a 4x. Apparently the team quite happy with my start, but I don't know. I feel like I've lost quite a few places, but I'm not too worried then, as... I mean, it goes to show, doesn't it? This series, it's so different to anything I would normally race inside the sim, but can still, yeah, be very, very good fun. So obviously that is one of the big corners to try and get a good run out of, and that's exactly what we've done against the 28 car here. Surely we can have a look around the outside as we make our way up towards Float Plats. We are going to get comfortably around him, though. We might just be able to get around. Yep, there we go. Making the position up then, as the guy in front of me was braking through there. I don't really know why, as, well, we will try and make it obvious which way we're going. And there we go, we've gained another one then, so quietly carving our way through nice and early. But of course, I've got a rough idea where we need to be braking, kind of how much the Solstice might be able to carry speed around certain parts of this lap. Other people here might not be so aware of that. There you go. See a big incident just up in front. And there we go. We'll gain at least one more. We might be able to gain a second one then, as try and get around the 18 as well. There we go, up another spot. So we are making up some good progress. Perhaps this is the game plan from now on. Just start at the back, have a terrible start, and then just try and pick up the pieces from other people making errors. That is often the iRacing way, is not even quite reaching 5th gear there, down through the bottom of Foxhole. But yeah, I mean, it's good. Like I said, the road car experience on iRacing is so different to the race cars, understandably. But it is really, really good fun when you get some good battles going there, as just not quite carrying the speed off of that corner. I don't quite know where you should be shifting in this car. I'm just trying to drag it to the red line. I think that's the way to go, but I'm not entirely sure that it is. This guy behind me does still seem to be quite quick. But I'm just so scared that he's going to go into the back of me. I don't know kind of how he picked up the damage he did. I'm sure we will take a look when I get to the incident report at the end of the video. But yeah, what's his... Oh, he's got 1.8k iRacing, so he hasn't got loads more than me or anything like that. This is once again a top split event, as Porto at the front has 7,000 iRacing. 7,000 iRacing, but still cannot avoid the allure of the mighty Solstice, it would appear. So just nice and easy. Just make sure, yeah, you blip the throttle on the downshift. Just to obviously try and make sure that you get the car into the gear you want it. But yeah, still a little bit scared about Radio behind me. Would he do anything stupid? Would he be able to get a run, actually, up the back straight as well? And maybe try and get the move done. And clearly that damage, I mean, the Pontiac seems to be a pretty tough customer.
Right.
So there you go. That's not what I wanted to do. A little bit of a
Still
slide.
there.
And I think, yeah, he's going to get the run on me then. Again, it
Still
is
there.
all about maintaining the momentum. Oh, as I'm right on the red line. That was not good.
Right side's
I'm going to
clear.
lose even more momentum then, as he will just like get through in front. I'm not going to try and
There's
look
an
for a
incident
move or
in
anything
Bergwerk.
like that.
We think it
This
might be
seems to be an
Leonard.
incident. Please don't rejoin. Thank you. Get away with that one. As Rio again immediately just makes a little bit of an error. But is able to gather it up nicely. So you've just got to try and stay in the slipstream as best as you can there. As Ilya thought about trying to duck out the toe, but realised it was probably not a wise idea. And now, well, read a book, get a newspaper out. We've got a little bit of time to kill as we make our way
The car in front
up
of us
around this
is now
back section
Rio,
of
car
the
number
lap.
29.
Where's the 29 going to go? Someone's not happy,
Car
just up in
right,
front.
Right side.
And there we go then. Surely we're going to be able to make this
Still
move
there.
happen there. I only did this race
Still
a few
there.
days ago, and I've already
Right side's
clearly
clear.
forgotten just how slow this car is. Well, I think, yeah, Rio's definitely got some damage that's costing him up at the top end. Because drop back rather dramatically as we make our way up the hill. Is the 18 going to try and have a
On your
look
left.
for it? Yes, they are. So you might
Still
be
there.
better off trying to downshift back into third gear there, but don't
He's
give us
still
too
there.
much of a squeeze. Oh, it's
Hold your line.
fine steering inputs.
Still there.
As we just try and hang on to it. Down into third gear.
Hold your
Don't give
line.
me a pinch onto that apex as we'll try and just
Still there.
hook it
Clear
up.
left.
And there we go. We'll cover him off on the exit of the corner there. So I don't know whether it's just Rio maybe is a little bit more confident in the car or what.
Car
but
left. Clear left. The
definitely
car in
not
front of
happening
us
there, my
is
friends.
Joe,
So we'll get
car
a
number
0x as
9,
well.
A license.
Just
And
ran
the
into the
rating
back of
is
me.
2.7.
So we'll give him, you know, I felt like that was a fair squeeze, but certainly quite a big one as well. Down in towards Carousel, but I did not want to be too wide in through there. Oh, up into fourth gear we go, though, as we try and climb back up the hill. I mean, again, it is all just about trying to maintain as much momentum as you can. But ideally, we want to be into the slipstream of some of those cars a little bit further in front by the time we get around
On your right,
onto
clear
that
right.
part of the track. As again, we can't really leave the door open, otherwise I know we'll lose a load more. But so tricky if someone's just kind of there. Do you hope that you can find the grip around the outside, or do you kind of just give them the room and make sure that kind of you save yourself with being a little bit firm with it? I think it's probably the best way to describe it. So don't run too wide. Oh, that's a 1x. That's not what I need to be
Just
doing,
had a warning for cutting the
especially
track.
on lap 1. I think we could probably get away with 1 or 2 incident points from this race, but hopefully not too many. Let's make sure you have it down to third gear by the time we get in towards YouTube corner, because you're going to have to do the downshift anyway through this next one, as we might just be able to try and create a little bit of a gap, give ourselves a little bit of breathing room, as around this part of the track having some clear air can actually be rather beneficial there. And look at that, we've got the gap up over a second. So yeah, this is working all right for us, as it looks like Rio's actually made the move happen again a little bit further behind. So it looks to be good through the corners, but maybe struggling a bit more down the straights there, as that was not the line we needed. And I'm sure, yeah, we're going to watch that delta come down again then, as well, again, very lucky not to pick up a 1x. Just want to try and make sure that I've got the space, got the gap over those two. I don't mind if these next 2 laps we are just cruising around by myself here, as long as I'm not picking up instant points. That is the most important bit. Let's tip the car in. It's weird as well. I know obviously it's not silent, it's not an electric car or anything like that, but it is weird kind of just how little noise comes from this car as well. Clearly very refined. In its build quality as well there, as they're side by side just up in front. Oh, again, just try and get every single RPM out of it that you possibly can before we make our way out onto the back straight. But again,
The
will
next
Rio
car is Lun, car
have
number
enough straight line
19,
speed, or
B
is
license.
that aero damage there going to really cost him? As we make our way out into the Dottinger hole, you can just see everybody winding their way up the back straight.
Rio is closing you down. The gap has come
It's
down
definitely
to
closing in a little
0.4.
bit, but I think we've got good speed. Like I said, I don't know how kind of potent, how far back the slipstream really applies in this car, but we seem to be doing all right there. As which way will the 29 car look? We're going to just sit in the middle of the road. Don't push me, please. Oh, pushing doesn't really work with these cars, and I think he might have actually screwed himself over there a bit more, because it might take him quite a while before he can get the momentum back again. So they are definitely pulling away a little bit just up in front. I mean, almost up at 200 kilometers an hour, about 110 miles an hour. As we make our way plunging down the hill, then leave it still in that 4th gear. Come on, nice and easy. And then on the anchors, once more, nice and gentle with that downshift. Of course, we saw someone in the other race I did do the money shot on the gearbox, didn't we? And blow the engine up in the process. By obviously trying to downshift way earlier than they probably should have done. Luckily for them, it was on the last lap, so they got away with it. Oh, I could probably left it in 3rd through T1, to be honest. But hopefully now we'll be able to try and close back in a little bit on those guys in front. I mean, it's such kind of a patience game with these cars. You know, you really have got to try and think big picture. You know, where are you going to be half a lap from now or around this venue? Is again, Rio almost into the back of me. Like I said, clearly got some confidence into the corners. But, you know, that's all well and good. If you're the car leading, it might be worth it on the last lap, obviously letting him through and then just trying to hang with him. Oh, no, I thought that was a 1X. Come on, better than that. Oh, is it better to go through 4th gear on that exit? I think it might be. So here we go. He's going to try and have a look to the outside then as we make our way up in towards Flugplatz. He's got a bit of a run.
Still there.
Will it be enough there? Let's have a look.
Hold your line.
Easy does it, easy does it. Just lift out slightly, make sure we don't understeer out towards him.
Still there.
And well, we might be side by side for quite a while then.
Still there.
Make our way down this flat out section. Still side by side.
He's still there.
Who is going to have the momentum? I think we have just about now got the legs once more. Still side by side. There was he's actually going to door me through there.
Clear left.
Just don't run too wide through the exit.
He's still there.
Easy. Late on the brakes. And that was, Ilya trying to get a bit of a run on the pair of us then. I think had obviously the double slipstream. And that is very useful. We've actually got a nice run down the hill. Surely we're not going to be able to get a run back on the 29 car. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of speed as we make our way down, but I don't think we can really do anything with it. So just there, filing back in line. Yeah, don't want to risk it. Obviously, we had that battle yesterday, or a couple of days ago when I filmed that last video. Obviously, yeah, where unfortunately he did apologise to me after the race, but gave me a huge shove through the exit of Foxhole, and it did almost cost us a huge amount of time. Luckily, we were able to gather it up. It's just, again, then trying to be a bit careful with the footwork, trying to make sure that obviously we get the car planted, we keep it settled, but we also keep the revs and the speed up. As you can just see now, Rio maybe starting to make a bit of a breakaway. Luckily, there are some flat-out sections kind of evenly spread around this venue. That's why we're up to P16 then, so that I think would potentially net us a little bit of iRacing as well. So where it happened so long ago, I'd completely kind of forgot to have a look how many spots we gained by the end of lap 1 there, as that was risky. Used the grass to try and rotate the car in, but it worked out beautifully for us as we just was able to maintain the slide in the car. Oh, come on. Definitely see that 29 trying to get away a little bit more, but as long as we're kind of within the 1 second, surely he's not actually going to be able to gap me very easily. Again, we get a nice run down the hill. It is just this next corner up the other side that is really tricky for me to try and nail. But it's kind of that horrible thing as well of sometimes being tidy isn't actually the best line. It is more about just trying to carry as much exit speed as you possibly can. So you can just see there, yeah, we've not done a particularly good job. Again, the car in front and the car behind me, maybe just getting a little bit of a run. But as long as we can try and get a nice tidy line out through the exit here, surely it's going to work out alright for us there as Rio again attacks the apex curb. We will use the exit curb and actually get a really nice launch off, and hopefully that'll keep us with him then. And once again, we'll have the tow as we make our way up the back straight. So I think this works quite nicely, sitting in behind him and seeing obviously if he can hopefully take a bit more time out of those guys in front. I mean, that opening lap was over 10 seconds faster than the last race we did here, but come on then, little slow stis. Keep carrying the speed up the hill. Do I want to give him a bit of a push?
The gap is now 0.5.
Do we take the momentum? I think we've just got to try and give him a little bit of a push, don't we? So we make our way up through. Oh, no, I'm too scared to do it particularly aggressively. We will give him a little bit of a shove. But yeah, didn't want to go at him with full force, otherwise I think we were both going to really struggle. As this again might now allow Ilya just try and get a little bit closer once again. Oh, easy,
Left
easy.
side.
Come on, where are you going, Rio?
Hold your line.
This is not where I wanted to be.
Clear left.
So I think he might allow Ilya all the way around the outside there.
Don't give up. Keep him
Desperate
under
to try and
pressure.
keep it clean and tidy. Can we try and get a run then around the outside of the 29?
All right.
I am there. Is he going to give me a bit of a squeeze?
Still there. Clear right.
We actually
On your
slots
right.
it in above Carousel.
right.
As all the 18's gone.
There's an
Get down the
incident
inside. We've
Carousel.
avoided it. Oh, that was scary. That could have easily been a 4x. Bit of a flashback, obviously, from the race we did a few days ago. Where obviously I got collected by someone else spinning and then not holding their
Hold
brake.
your line.
Surely he's not going to be able to try and go all the way around
Still
the
there.
outside up through here. Oh, come on, let's wait
Still
and
there.
see. Whoa.
Clear right.
Again, get a 0x. Oh, again, we'll just about hang on. And then leave it in third gear through these next few corners. Gearing is so important. Sorry, just leave it in third gear through that corner, even I should say fourth gear. Through a huge part of this track then on the downhill. As you just try and get it balanced over the curbs, wedged nicely through some of these twisty bits. Don't run wide through there like I did last time, and hopefully now we'll start to close in just a little bit more on the guys in front there. I mean, you just hear it. You are completely tyre limited around this circuit at the moment through some of these corners. Oh, that's a 1x. Didn't think I'd ran wide enough there to get one, but apparently so, and that's really stupid then. Not what I needed. Of course, see if we get a 4x as well. This will be an absolute disaster for us. There is a big snap.
Left
I'm
side.
going to let him have it. I don't think it's worth it at the moment.
Still there.
Oh, is he going to get
Still
me?
there.
Yeah, we'll
Clear
slot
left.
back in. Not interested in that fight right now. He definitely
Okay,
is quicker
stay
through
with
some of
it.
these corners as well. So just see there, he's definitely got a lot of confidence in it when he gets the car placed in all the right spots. Doesn't always get it placed though in all the right places. So do I want to give him a bit of a push? Yeah, I'll just give him a little bit of a shove. Just make sure any speed he'd lost that he gathers it up again. As Martin there now 7 seconds back, so we've got a bit of breathing room to the next car behind. But we're just not taking anything out of Adam and Sutilov just in front. And yeah, that 1x a lap, I mean, it's not bad going around the Nürburgring.
Car number
But
29.
still not ideal. He's just able to maximise the track width so well, isn't he? Uses the camber. Oh, I say that through mini carousel. Apparently gets a little bit loose and lively on the exit as well there. And I think we're going to catch him right at the wrong point, aren't I? Because I can't really give him a bit of a push through the corner. Or maybe I can. Oh no, don't give him a push. Oh, that was risky, sorry. I wanted to try and give him as much speed as I could out into the back straight. I thought he'd hang on to it. And to be fair to him, he did. Just not quite the way I was expecting it. And I've actually given him a little bit of a run away from us there. Very
Car
lucky he
number
held
2
on to it.
is now leading.
Otherwise, that could have been an incident. And obviously, yeah, a lot of potential SR lost as well. There's been, how quick is this thing then when you've got a nice slipstream? I don't think we ever got to test that last time round. So we're getting up towards 200 kilometers an hour. Let's see if we can try and give him a little bit of a push once more there. We will try and, I mean, you can't really lock the bumper in these cars, but there you go. Hopefully get him up towards that
There's an
200
incident here.
kph.
Chicane at Hohenrhein. It looks like it's Lund.
Oh, I think there's some incidents going on as well, just up in front. Don't know what's happening there, but you know we're ready to pick up the scraps if I need to. As I think, yeah, this probably now the goal is just trying to stick behind this guy until that Dottinger hole next time around. As he's again going to do some rallycross. He's definitely got more instant points than me so far in this race, but he's high risk, high reward. Is Rio is what I'm
16.
quickly
One more
learning.
lap to go. Half
Yeah,
distance.
we just
Fuel
gained
looks
an
good.
extra one then by someone crashing out. So we're up to P15 then. And this would net us just a little bit of iRacing. I think, like I said, I think I need about 30 if I want to try and get back up to 2k. So yeah, we'll wait and see. I don't think we're quite going to get that unless we can jump this guy and there's another incident a little bit further up in front as well. As does fourth gear work? It's risky. No, I don't think fourth gear is the way to go through there. Although you're able to maintain some RPM through the exit as well, and we're going to need fourth gear in a minute, so I may as well leave it there now. Why not, eh? It's just through here. It's so difficult to try and get the weight exactly where you want it. Attack the curb on the exit as well, and well, that's worked out all right, I think. Could have gone a lot worse for us as we try and carry some speed out then onto this next flat out section one final time. We've kept it fairly clean and tidy. We hopefully won't come under much pressure from the cars behind. So I'm just happy to sit behind him, play it safe for now. And then hopefully we can get a run up the Dottinger Hoe and obviously try and just blast past him. I love the fact as well, you guys can't see it because it'll be under the replay, but there's still one guy going around that is like half a lap behind everybody. Oh, there we go. We've got another one apparently just up in front, so we'll wait and see if there's any pieces to pick up. Look at that, 210 kilometers now that time round as we get up towards the hairpin. Rio again, will he hang on to it? He runs himself wide and we will have to take it. I was happy to try and sit behind him and work together, but I think we've lost another one then.
Nicely done.
So apparently now 32 iRacing we would gain if we finish here. I believe this would exactly be enough to try and get us up towards 2k once more. So although I'm not desperate to hang on to it, I will try to if I possibly can. So nice and easy. Oh, using a lot of RPM. Oh, down through there. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Don't really want to get up on that curve if I can avoid it because I'm compromising myself through the exit pretty much every single time it feels like. I think, yeah, as long as we keep Rio with us, it's probably all that really matters is Sutalov and Adam there are now practically pushing each other along at this stage of the day. Again, very low risk. Hopefully not going to cause myself any problems, but I'm still worried that we're going to get a 4x from this guy running over the back of me at some point. So just hoping, praying that he doesn't do that. Otherwise, yeah, I'm going to have to do a lot more races if I want to try and compete in Le Mans this weekend. It probably explains why there's been so much content in these last couple of days. But the races have been quite entertaining as well there, as I wasn't actually trying to do my new strat through miss hit miss. And apparently I'm accidentally almost going to do it. Oh, come on. Easy, easy. Getting up on that curb. That's not ideal. And he's going to get, again, a nice run on me.
He's still
I don't know if it's quicker just to try and blip off or not. I think it might just be quicker to mash your foot to the floor and hope that it grips up. So again, he's very, very strong through here. Oh, we get another 0x. Well, I got a good run off of the corner. Come on, go, 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 go. Yeah, I don't know whether it's better to lift off the throttle or not on the upshift. I know I haven't got manual clutch enabled, but yeah, I'm really not sure. Let's just try and take a nice late apex. Eat it nice and late there and get on the throttle nice and early. That's where Rio's made a couple of mistakes before, but this time around seems to have held on to it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, 136 kilometers an hour seems to be the shift up point, so we are doing a bit more than that by the time we make our way up this back straight, but is that again going to allow him to get a little bit closer? A lot of good battles going on, though. It seems like us two are kind of in the middle of nowhere, battling each other, but there's a battle just in front. There seems to be a battle a bit further up as well, and then a lot going on behind us, so all good to see. This stage of the day, then, is he going to be able to get a run on me? Oh, thank you. Gives me a little bit of a push once more. So we are still working together, then. I think he's waiting probably now for the Dottinger Hoe to obviously just try and go for it if he possibly can. But maybe, just maybe, obviously, even if he gets the run on me, we might be able to get the run back on him up towards the end of it. I just really hope he doesn't do anything stupid, you know, tries to dive bomb me from too far back or something like that late on in this one. So I just see, again, you try and keep it a bit tidier. It just does not work out for you, as we will defend the inside line in towards Carousel.
Right side's clear.
And again, he knows he doesn't want that squabble. You do not want to be on the outside line down through here. Just trying to get on that loud pedal as early as I can there, and that was quite nice actually, finally carrying the speed through the exit there like I'm meant to. And again, it just gives you another couple of seconds to breathe, a couple of seconds to think about, you know, life, what's on my shopping list this weekend, all that good stuff that, you know, you got plenty of time to think about when you're driving the slow stis. So I'm not sure I want third actually through here. I reckon fourth might be the way to go, but I've done it. As we drop the car off the curb, I may as well try and use that excuse to upshift there when you're losing a bit of time anyway. When you're losing a little bit of momentum, hug the curb, hug the curbs. Oh, nice and tidy there. Don't run too wide on the exit. Make sure I don't get his 1x through this part of the lap, as I have done on both previous occasions. So Rio there, just dropping back slightly, but he knows what he's doing. He's very, very quick through these corners as well. There is all dropping probably a little bit more momentum than I wanted. And then as we get on the downshift again, bring the car down the extra gear. We're actually starting to take some time out of these two in front. So, although I think it's still optimistic, if we could get a little bit closer and get a slipstream, that would be very, very useful down in towards the final few turns, but I don't think it's going to happen. That gap, though, down to about 4 seconds here. And again, this hasn't been a particularly strong point for Rio all day, these corners. But again, I've made the mistake that he seems to quite regularly just run a little bit wide through the first part there, and it compromises your run through the second. We've got that gap up, though, to about 0.8 of a second here, so this is starting to come together for us. But I know, again, he's very, very quick through mini carousel. And those corners right towards the end of the lap. The guy's in front now. Only 3 seconds clear. So we are definitely closing in a little bit on them as well. As we just try to maintain it. Yellow's out. Oh, no, it's just debris, isn't it?
Half your fuel left.
Once again. So we will try and leave it in third gear through here. Oh, no, 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 no. That was not good. I lost bags of time there. Did not use the camber as I should have. Those two in front there still battling, still trying to get the run, and I'm hoping that Rio doesn't do what I did to him last time.
Car number 21.
Try to just turn him. I didn't try to turn him, I should probably specify, but accidentally almost turned him. As we make our way then out into the dotting hole one final time, are there going to be some fireworks up in front of me? Those two now, I mean, surely they won't actually go wheel to wheel. You wait right towards the end of the straight there as I'm going to try and break the toe as best as I can. I know he's a bit damaged. I know he's a bit wounded. Obviously, if he's able to try and keep it inside the range. Oh, look at that. We baited him that time around there with a little bit of a half move, as there's a couple of other slow guys. What's going on? Porto seems to have lost a load of time right towards the end as well. So could we potentially work this out in our favour as well then, as what has happened to them. We're going to get another one for free. So here comes the 29 then. I've just got to keep it clean and tidy. Nothing we could really do about letting him get alongside. Oh, someone's gone. That's not what you wanted to do. And will we see some drama in towards these final couple of corners? We might be able to get a switch on the 29 as well. Are we going to be able to have a look? No, we can't. And I'll back out. I don't want the fight. I need the incidents count to be nice and low. We've survived another slow stiss race. I think we're going to have quite a few incidents to have a look through there, but I just want to get off the track as soon as I can. Well, let's take a look then at our incident report from this race. There was the 14 I think just hitting the wall. There's already a bit of contact before we even got to the start-finish line then. So the 15 car, they just spanned themselves out. And like I said at the start, very lucky that I opted just to stick behind them. There was the 4 car as well down at turn 1 getting binned off. So yeah, a lot of bad racing early on there. Oh, the 14 there, the Rothmans car, love the livery. But so easy to make that mistake down there. And that is a nasty crunch into the wall. So I think there's been quite a few others that have gone into the wall as well. Can I see any of the other ones? I don't think so, annoyingly. Oh, here we go, the 7 as well. Off on a wild ride, and again hits the wall. Might just have enough to be able to keep fighting, though, with that car, or maybe not. As, yeah, dropping it in through the next couple of corners. I think it picked up some steering damage, and the 2 that had already crashed come together again. That must be painful. Here is the number 8 car then. Bit of an opportunistic lunge. Oh, no, it wasn't. He was trying to defend from the 1 that just completely binned him out of the way. That's a bit of a shame to see. You know, when someone's a bit too committed to a move, it can be very, very frustrating there. Unfortunately, can't see it from the other guy's perspective. As I think we've broken the replays again. I just want to go take a look at our final kind of standings. Have I finally got the SR I need? Well, having a look then at our final race results. 32 iRacing and plus 0.11 SR. We are slowly bringing the car and myself where we need to be there. I think we're going to have to do one more race at some point this week. As you can see, though, Dazan winning that one. I'm certainly not going to be able to pronounce his name. GG's from 4th on the grid there takes the victory. 1.5 seconds clear of Sean in P2. Tony in 3rd ahead of Jakob there with Eric and Gilles. You can just see. It was Eric, though, getting a 0x race. So very, very well done to them. as well there. Most places gained, I mean, we gained 10. Rio gained 17, though, so I think they've absolutely won that one. Yes. Adam there as well, gaining 9, and Sutalov gaining 12. So, goes to show, if you can stay out of trouble, it is well worth doing. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure you leave a like, get yourself subscribed, and we'll be back very soon with more iRacing content.